Hello, welcome. Today let's try to solve another Leetcode problem. Max consecutive ones. So for this problem, we are giving a nums array. So inside the nums, it can be 0 or 1. We need to return the maximum consecutive ones. So it is straightforward from the title or the description. Yeah, I'm gonna use two methods to solve it. So the first method will be the Python library, and the second method that will be more useful for solving medium or hard problems, that is list groups. Yeah, and let me show you a little bit about what is list groups. So for this kind of problems, there are so many problems in Leetcode. Basically, this list groups problem is we can use a two while loop to solve and to put an array into the list according to the properties of the description. So for example, this is used to calculate consecutive ones. So we can list the consecutive ones into a group. So for example, this is a group of 2 and this is a group of 3. So we're gonna return the maximum. So it's gonna be 3. Yeah. So this is the idea of list groups. Why we use the list groups? Because this can avoid making mistakes. Because while we are using loops or two while loops, it's gonna easy to make mistakes. But if we have a template of list groups, two while template, we can avoid such mistakes. Yeah. First, for a Python user, let me first use the straightforward method. So I'm gonna turn this nums into a string. So yeah, let me turn the nums into a string and put it into a list. So this is the library. So I'm gonna put it into a string. So empty dot join, and inside it's gonna be arrays. So this array, I'm gonna turn these numbers to a string. So string integer for integer in nums. Yeah. So currently I have a string. So this string is 110111. Now I'm gonna split it. So the nums would be equal to split s. Yeah. Should equal to s dot split. So we're gonna use 0 to split it. And what we need to return? We need to return the maximum of the maximum in the string, maximum length of the string inside of the nums. Yeah. Let me return a 0 first. You're gonna check what is nums. Yeah. Yeah. Now we can see what is inside of the nums. It is like 11 or 111. We just need to return the longest, so which is 3, because we split it according to this 0. Yeah. Now we just need to return a max. So inside it's gonna be array. So it will be length of num. Yeah, let me put it the string length of just item. So for item in nums array. Yeah. Now let's just check it. As you can see, it passed all testing cases. Yeah. Now let me just submit it to check if it works. Yeah, as you can see, it works and it's pretty fast. Yeah, now let's try to do a more useful way, that is list groups. So I think that is more useful. That would be used in an interview. I think list groups would be better. So what is the list groups? Let me just prepare a result and I index from 0. Let me check, do I need to prepare others? Yeah, let me just prepare a result. So the result would be 0 and I would be 0. Yeah, I also need to prepare a variable n, which is the length of the nums. Yeah. Now I'm gonna use the list groups. So basically it is a two while loop. So while I less than n. Yeah, normally I think we can use a two while loop to solve it, but we didn't know that is list groups. This way can solve, yeah, I think more than 30 or 40 Leetcode problems. Yeah, now let's just try to solve it. We need to have a start. Yeah, before that, we need to have an if tag because we need to the consecutive ones. Yeah, we need to have a tag. If nums I equal to 1, we're gonna have a start should equal to I. So this means from here I have a start. Now I'm gonna use another while loop. So while I still less than n, and currently, yeah, now I have a start. It has a record from this place. And then I'm gonna use a while loop to check how many ones. Yeah, while I less than n, and nums I equal to 1, what are we gonna do? So I should plus equal to 1. We're gonna count the next one until this I to 0. We need to, yeah, get the result. So the result would be the maximum of result with I minus the start, because I has already been at this place. So index 2 minus index 0, so the longest is 2, and then the longest will be 3. Yeah. Now, this is for nums I equal to 1. So if it is not equal to 1, we're gonna jump it to the next one. So else I should plus equal to 1. And finally, we just need to return the result. Yeah, as you can see, this kind of code is much better than before because we didn't use the library, and this is also on time complexity, even though we used the to while loop. Because up to here, we're gonna check 1, and then we're gonna check how many ones. It's gonna go to this place, and then the I will start from here and then go to the right. So it is still on time complexity. Now let me submit it and let me run it to check if it works. As you can see, it works. Now let me submit it to check. Yeah, as you can see, it is much faster than before because we didn't use a library and we just use a while loop, and it is still on time complexity to solve the problem, and this is much better. Thank you for watching. See you next time.